What a presentation. Huge shout out to Benks for giving me the opportunity to represent. Today we're going to be reviewing the ArmorAir Aurora Grand Combo minimalistic case with Kevlar for my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. You also get a screen protector and all the tools to make sure that the display on your Z Fold 7 is as clean as possible before applying the tempered glass screen protector. You do have these black edges, which will match up nicely with the edges on the front display. Definitely looking forward to having some protection for that beautiful flat display. And I gotta tell you, man, this right here is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. All right, so what I want to do first is the tempered glass screen protector, and then we'll move on to the case review. What I wanted to point out really quick is the hinge protection, which is this fox leather type material that is solid, looks great, and more importantly, you're gonna be able to protect the hinge area. Feels really, really good. You are going to have some adhesive on the inside back part of the case, so it will stick nicely right in there. The frame that's going to protect the front display is also going to have adhesive strips. You got a little pull tab there to pull the protective film over the adhesive. This area is going to sit closest to the hinge area, and then you have the outer area that's going to be closest to where the power button is. That also has an adhesive strip. You can see the pull tab right there. So it's very thin, very minimalistic case. But for those of you that don't like a case that has too much material, this is going to be perfect. It's going to be bold, tough, and sexy all at the same time. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and put on the screen protector, and I will speed up the video a little bit. So that way we don't spend all day here.
You got your stickers, dust removal stickers, microcloth, and alcohol prep wipe. This here is also a dust removal sticker. It's huge. So you can just peel this puppy away and lay it on there once or twice, and you're good to go. All right, let's do this.
That looks solid. Beautiful. I would suggest doing the tempered glass install when you have a quiet moment. That way you're not interrupted. You can take your time, enjoy the process, and not make any mistakes. I used the frame of the case to align the tempered glass screen protector as perfect as possible. And I got to tell you, that looks solid. It really does. Let's test out the touch response. No issues. Yeah, no issues, folks. No issues whatsoever. Okay, that is great to see. So now we can finish the case review. Man, this is a sleek, sleek case. You got your magnetic ring, magnet for MagSafe, so you can charge up your Z Fold 7. Plenty of lip, plenty of depth that will surround the cameras. And let's get this little guy out of here. I love the Benks guy here. Kevlar. Wow, that just feels so good. And you got some grip on that hinge protection as well. That is nice. Really nice. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that on there. Up top, recessed area for the earpiece and speaker. You can see that you have plenty of lip protection. It's not extreme, but it's enough. And as long as you have that tempered glass screen protector, you're good to go. Setting down on a flat surface, a little bit rough, you're good to go. Anything rougher than that, just use your discretion. Again, you have the hinge protection, so you don't have to worry about damaging that amazing piece of technology. It's the last thing you want to do. At the bottom, cutouts, speaker, USB Type-C charging port, and the bottom mics. Up top, speaker cutout, and the other two mics up top there. You got some corner protection. Got an open area for your fingerprint reader and power button and your volume rocker. You should have no issues utilizing the volume rocker. Up, down, plenty of space to work with there. Power button, fingerprint reader is really fast. Just look at that. Yeah, that is gorgeous. Wow, solid, folks. Now what I'm going to have to do, or the frame is going to pop off, is expose the adhesive on the frame. I can find this little guy here. Where was he? I'm going to have to get a little tool here. There we go. Okay, come on. There we go. So it will stick to the front display here. And it doesn't come off when I try to open up the fold. Just rub down, make sure the adhesive adheres on the outer edges of the tempered glass screen protector. And I'm telling you, folks, that just looks solid. Okay, so let's do this again. Okay. And you're definitely going to have protection on the outer edge of the inner display. And that's what you want. That looks great. Man, that really feels great in hand. Look at that. Just rub down, make sure the adhesive adheres on the outer edges of the tempered glass screen protector. And I'm telling you, folks, that just looks solid. Okay, so let's do this again. Okay. And you're definitely going to have protection on the outer edge of the inner display. And that's what you want. That looks great. Man, that really feels great in hand. Look at that. Awesome. All right, it is time to test out the magnetic ring with my wireless charging pad from Anker, which you can no longer buy. This has been discontinued. It was around for quite a long time, and now there's a newer version over at Anker or over at Amazon. But I want to test out the magnetic strength, make sure the magnetic ring works great with my wireless charging pad, and it does. That was a spin. This is the shake. Definitely a really, really good to great magnetic attraction going on there. But we need to see that right there. Okay. Boom. Regular wireless charging. Bam. Okay. For a minimalistic case, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a win. It's a thumbs up. Plenty of protection on the front. Plenty of protection on the back. As you can see, the cameras are going to be protected. There is a little bit of depth there and plenty of space to get great quality pictures and shoot great quality video. When setting down, you are going to get a little bit of rocking, and that's not the case's fault. That's, well, Samsung's design where those cameras are located. But you're going to get protection on a flat surface, a little bit rough. Anything rougher than that, please use your discretion. I would definitely invest in some camera glass lens protectors. You got plenty of space for glass lens protectors to work with that cutout there. And if there's any questions, please ask down below in the comment section. Again, Benks, you killed it with this case, man. You got that Kevlar case and frame, yet a very minimalistic, solid, bold, sexy case to catch the eyeballs. But more importantly, protecting your investment is where it's at, folks. And I got to tell you, I really love that aluminum outer lip area too. Wow, I was just looking at that. All the little details. All the little details, folks. You cannot go wrong. All right. And with that, do not forget that all the information will be down below in the description area to purchase the ArmorAir Grand Combo case built with Kevlar from Benks. God bless. Peace. I am out.
That's all, folks.